and another. And we do see that Templar going down as well. Great use of those EMP rounds. These ghosts are so deadly against the Protoss. Basically, taking out one EMP can take out several units' shields, basically halving their HP. Of course, we do see all of these Zealots go down to that withering marine fire. Nice use of the high ground there, because he does have full reign of this high ground, as those Zealots are not ranged units and have to walk all the way over here. And then they can engage. By that time, they're almost dead, especially if you're using your ghosts. Now, these two medevacs are really not looking so great. Yeah, 30 HP and 6 HP, so she's not feeling so good. But we are going to see some repair action going on here by all of these teaming SCVs. No, actually, they're not repairing. They're loading up, and they are transferring to the island planetary fortress. So great use of the Terran building mobility here, basically occupying this island, which is going to be unmolested unless Legal Mind brings out some sort of air unit. And, of course, Legal Mind is not doing so. He is choosing to bring more Immortals on the field, as well as High Templar. High Templar are so deadly against these ghosts, and these basically deadly against all of the biological units, or anything that chooses to have any sort of thing. We do see a Observer go down from a scan, I believe. That was a scan. And this Archon is going to more lag, and this Archon is going to go down. So we do actually see another High Templar raining some pain down on this Bio Ball. Oh my gosh, these guys are running into it. These guys are just eating it here. Wow. Wow, those great use of these High Templar balling up into Archons after they're done. Will these Stalkers be able to throw down enough DPS? I do not believe so. There are just so many units right here left over from that nice Bio Ball. These medevacs doing their most to keep these guys alive. All of them in the red, one guy in the green. Wow, that was a great use of Psy Storm, but unfortunately there were just too many medevacs and too many Marauders. As we saw right there, those Marines just totally eating it right there, some leftover blood paste. And we do see these Marauders coming in here and knocking out these proxy pylons. Those proxy pylons are so cheap but so useful to be able to warp in those units once you get that warp gate technology. And we do see them retreating, trying to lick their wounds, because those guys really are not feeling so great. Marauders, of course, as you all know, so robust against the Psy Storms that Templar can throw down. Unfortunately, the Marine counterparts are not so. Of course, we do see a 1-1 upgrade for the infantry, which is really going to pay off in the long run. Do we have the same for the Protoss units? Let's go ahead and take a gander. Oh, excuse me, we do not have a shield upgrade. And we do not have a ground weapons 1 upgrade. So, kind of disappointed not to see this upgrade. Of course, Legal Mind has really been trying to apply the pressure against Korean. So, really not thinking about that necessarily. However, you should always keep that in your mind, because those upgrades in the long run, I mean, we're 21 minutes in. Those upgrades would have paid for themselves more than twice over by now. And we actually do see some sort of engagement. These Zealots are trying to charge this Marine Ball, running behind the bushes, choosing to engage them now. These Ghosts are left by themselves, are trying to drop an EMP. They do knock down a lot of Stalker shields, but they do lose 2. Are we going to lose a 3rd? No, we do not. The Zealot force that came up against this Marine Ball. And we do see another Psy Storm coming down. Oh my gosh, are we going to actually see all of them coming down off their drugs? So soft right now, especially all those Marines stimming once again, trying to run away. These Stalkers having an easy time in picking up all of these units because they're so weak. You see a little Vanguard action going on right here. He's going to choose to stay and fight right here. I do not know about this call. So weak. And see another 3 Psy Storms come down here on these units. These guys are really feeling the pain. All of them just one hit away from death, stimming once again, trying desperately to kill all of these units here. We saw all of the Templars come down. We see 2 more Templar coming into action. Sorry, I hit the mic right there. And we see that one Ghost sitting there getting healed with 3 kills. So wow, that was really a complete awesome little retreat engagement there by Korean. Korean using his production facilities to the max, being able to constantly reinforce his his molested force, retreating, trying to be reinforced, but unfortunately Legal Mind was not able to reinforce equally and was forced to disengage. Of course, we do have these Marauders coming here trying to snipe this Nexus. These High Templar are floating in here trying to do some damage against them. We do see 1, 2, and when we see a 3rd, no, we will not see a 3rd going down, but the Nexus does fall to these Marauders. These Marauders are so good at taking down buildings, as you saw right there. They are just great, especially when you stem them. If you stem them, you can take 4 Marauders, drop them in there, and they will just tear into them. Of course, we do see the damage for Marauders against armor and buildings is 22. So just a testament to their great veracity against those buildings. Of course, We do see them dropping down here from a successful mission, losing, of course, half their forces there, as we saw that medevac go down with a full load. Of course, these medevacs are still in the game, but they are really feeling the pain. I'm surprised that he has not actually healed them, because these guys are they are full mana, but no health. So if a Templar so chooses to do feedback, these guys are going to go down. Of course, Legal Mind has been doing a great job of using that feedback. The feedback is so deadly and so cheap, as it does only cost 50 mana, as the size storm is 75. And we saw a great use of it right there against those ghosts. Those ghosts just basically blowing apart. Once again, of course, that ghost did not. There we go. That ghost did not go down because he just used his EMP against all those units right there. Of course, that ghost does go down to the Zealot Blades. Unfortunately, not able to evade those. So we do have a nice little Marine Marauder ball coming up here, forming, coalescing under the guise of these medevacs. And of course, we do see those Zealots and Stalkers going down right there. Another scan looking for those observers. We do see a Side Storm come down. These Zealots are going to charge into the ball again, and we do see another Side Storm come down. That one not so ineffectual. We see the splitting of the forces. Great use of his area effect, trying to get a concave, but these forces are so feeling the pain right now. Look at all of these guys in the red. Will they be able to get away from this Archon? Will they be able to get away from all of these units? These Templar are almost all out of mana, except for that one High Templar. Really unfortunate placement right there. Really backing himself up in a corner. So Korean really in a bad position right here. We do see another Archon, 2 Archons dropping down, leaving those Archons undefended. Really bad call by Legal Mind. Legal Mind could have continued to keep the pressure right there because these Marauders are far and few in between. We see some Ghosts coming down here against these Zealots. These Stalkers blanking up here, taking out these Ghosts. Will this be enough? Is Legal Mind going to be able to reinforce his units right here? Of course, a Ghost knocking out all the shields, so these Stalkers are going to be easier to take down. We see an Archon trolling the mineral area. Well, what used to be the mineral area right here, but that Archon will be going down. So Korean able to fend off that vicious attack by Legal Mind. Legal Mind not able to resupply his army. So we're actually seeing a Protoss player that is not able to use his deployment effectively, which really a Protoss player should be able to use it, seeing as he has that Warp Gate technology. He can spawn a unit anywhere he wants to on the field, basically. So, unfortunate that he's not choosing to use that ability to his max. Of course, we do see some Zealots pressuring this high yield base right here. Now, all of these SCVs trying to run away desperately. Oh, and they see him running into that side storm, running into another side storm. All of those, oh my gosh, we just saw genocide right there. All of those SCVs going down. Wow, that just became a junkyard. These High Templar are, oh, wow, 29 kills. He is a true executioner. He gets the MVP of the game. That was crazy. All of those SCVs just running into that side storm, totally eating it. Wow, that guy definitely paid for himself. That is a boss, if there ever was one. So we do see Korean dropping down here once again, being a complete harassment to Legal Mind's expansions, denying it for a second time. He's going to go for this pylon over here, try to deny any sort of reinforcements. Of course, we do see these Zealots coming. And we saw a 4 units trying to warp in there, but actually denied because of the destruction of the pylon. So really nice use of that, of the Marauder's ability to kill these units so easily. Some more lag. I don't know what is going on with my computer today. It is really having a bad day. Not sure. I think the power supply unit is going out on it, but we are going to remedy that relatively soon. We have a new PSU on the way. So we see some more engagement right here. Some more Templars trying to throw down some side storms, trying to do a lot of damage. We saw a Ghost and a Marauder, 2 Marauders go down. A Marauder was twitching right there. Pretty awesome. I love those little death cinematics. Pretty sweet. Of course, now Legal Mind is sitting here. He is bringing out probes and is trying to expand up here. So we have a command center trying to expand where Legal Mind is. So he's able to actually keep a eye on Legal Mind. Of course, we do see Legal Mind's units running up here. Zealots again going to be able to kill these mules that were just spawned. So these mules going to die to those Zealots, but of course the Zealots cannot actually attack that orbital command while it is lifted. This one mule actually going to be able to get away, running for his life, even though his life will go and expire in 68 seconds anyway. So we do see Legal Mind's units moving out to his expansion, trying to guard against this Marauder attack. These Marauders trying to knock down this Nexus, and will get it. These probes chewing on them the entire time, but of course, this medevac is going to try to away with a full load of Marauders. Is it going to be able to get away? These Stalkers are so quick. Will it be able to get away? No, it will not. Wow, that Marauder... Those Marauders did not actually go down in a blaze of glory. They actually died in a medevac, so their pieces bounced off into the valley below. And more lag. I am really sorry about that, guys. So, Either way, we have the forces balling up once again for another push. Will they choose to hit the high yield, or are they going to actually try to push into the main? This main has been relatively unmolested, and Legal Mind has felt the pain for that because there's so many racks here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 racks here. So really going to be able to punch out all of these units. And we do see Legal Mind coming here, is going to be able to kill that Orbital Man. So this high yield is going to fall to Legal Mind. Now, interesting fact that Legal Mind has not actually chosen to use his high yield here. He has killed the rocks, but has chosen not to build a Nexus and to basically mine it. Ooh, excuse me. Now using... Oh, we actually do see the Stalkers coming here, and we'll be killing this Orbital Command. This Orbital Command will not be able to let him get away. Interesting note, though. Legal Mind has no income. I don't know how long this has been going on, but he is starting to get his income back online. So we do actually see Legal Mind trying to charge up this ramp, throwing down some Side Storm, killing a lot of units right there. Will it be enough? Actually, all of these units will be going down here. Oh, and we actually do see Legal Mind take this here. Great use of those Side Storms. We saw Korean basically GG after his forces basically melted underneath the force of those Side Storms. So Legal Mind taking the second game. Of course, guys, there were only 2 out of that set. So Legal Mind coming out 2-0 over Korean. So that was pretty good use of Side Storms. I'm surprised that we didn't see any Colossus in there. Colossus do, of course, cut through those units like butter. Those Ghosts making an impact for Korean against Legal Mind, but Korean really never able to push into Legal Mind's main and make a difference with his forces. So, guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you see, you can always choose to become a citizen of the nation by clicking subscribe, and it is always free. So, once again, thank you so much for watching today. This is Venerati signing out.